So you know that you have been chosen, that you have been called, that you are here for a purpose, that there is something that you need to do with your life. You understand that you are here to serve other people. You are called and you have been chosen. You have been made to be a unique and a special person. You are not like everyone else. You know that your mission is in life is greater. There's so much responsibility that has been put on you, and you have to fulfill that. You know that you need to build relationships. You need to go out there. Some of you are saying that it is so hard to be chosen or to be called because your life is a life of misery. You are lonely because people hate you. People have done so many bad things to you. You carry a lot of shame. You are angry. You are bitter. You find it very, very difficult to forgive. You cannot move on with your life. That is why you have chosen to be isolated from the rest of humanity. But you're not doing justice to your cause, to your existence. You need to be out there, fixing things, bringing solutions to this world. So if you hide and separate yourself from people, how are you going to fulfill the purpose for which you have been created for? So then it means then you need to go out there and start building relationships. You have to have relationships with other people in order to fulfill certain needs that you have and also to be able to impact their lives. Building relationships with people is all based on trust. You need to trust people. So, how do you trust people when you know that people are bad, when you know that people cannot be trusted? But it is important because trust is the basis of a relationship. If you are in a relationship with someone and you lose their trust, that means the relationship is gone, is finished. You have to trust them. Trust is when you have total reliance on something or someone because you believe that they can come through for you. You have confidence in this person because you know the character and the strength of this person. You have a firm belief that this person is good, is honorable, is honest, is reliable. This person can perform and deliver on your needs. That's what trust is. So trust is about knowing. So you know this person, you know the kinds of principles and values that they live by. You know that they are people of integrity and you can totally rely on them for certain things. But then what happens when you are met with people for the first time? You don't know this person at all. Can you trust a person that you've never met before? How is it possible that you can build a relationship or you can believe this person who has just showed up that they can fulfill a need or that you can benefit something from them? It all starts with you trusting God. If you trust God, that God is all powerful, that God is everywhere and is all seeing, God sees everything, and you trust God with your whole being, with everything within you, mind, body, and spirit. You walk into places with confidence. You build relationships with people with confidence. You can do anything because you trust God that God will come through for you. You trust God because you know that within you, this is where God exists. You know that God exists in people, right? So then, if you know that God exists within you and in other people, then that is your base for trusting other people because you know that God exists within them. So if you meet somebody for the first time, or you know that there's this person that I have to approach, for certain things, but I don't know this person. I've never had a relationship with this person before. Or you make walking in the dark and you need help, and here is this person who shows up. What do you do? How do you trust a person that you've never known before? When you trust God, then it means you have to trust people. But with people is different. God, we trust God for everything, but with people, we only trust them for the things that we need. You have to understand that in order for God to bring forth the things that you believe in, the things that you've been praying for, if you want to manifest things, it is people who are going to show up and bring the things that you were expecting. Nobody makes it alone. Man is not an island. We all need somebody in our lives for something. There are certain needs that you cannot fulfill yourself. You have to rely on certain people in order for you to get those things. So you trust people that you don't know because you can tell that this is the person I can trust. So it means then that you have to develop what is called discernment. It is when you know the difference between what is wrong and what is right, what is good and what is bad. It is within you that you can develop, or you can identify the ability to be able to read the energies of other people. What kind of spirits do they carry? Let me make you an example. You are walking in the dark, you are in need, you need help. You're running around, maybe you are running away from somebody that you know. And then this person shows up. Maybe as you were running, you were praying, I need help, I need help. Oh, can I find somebody to help me? And then this person shows up. You've never met this person before. And you meet this person in the dark. What do you do? That's where discernment comes in. You can know, or you should be able to know, whether this is the person I should trust or not. So you can trust people that you don't even know. You can trust people that you know. It is difficult sometimes to trust a person 100%. I mean, we all have our weaknesses, we have our faults, we have our flaws, right? But then, because you know this person, you know the character of this person, there are certain things that you can get from this person, even though you know they're not trustworthy, you know that this person is not honest, they're just bad people. If, for example, you have parents who are bad people, maybe they are thugs, they steal from people, they exploit people, they do terrible things. But as a child, you always go to your parents because they are your parents. They brought you into this world. They've provided for you. They made sure that you went to school, you had clothes on your back, and you have shelter. So when you have certain needs, you go to your parents. They will help you because you know you trust them. You know that even though they're not honorable people, but when it comes to me and my needs, they always come through for me. It doesn't help you to think that you can't trust anybody, that you are going to make it alone in this world. It is not possible. Trust people, have discernment, and know what is it that I need from this person. First, identify the need. What do you need? And then identify the person that you know that in terms of this one need, they will come through for me. This is how trust works. And there are others out there that you don't know. But you need to use your intuition. You need to listen to your conscience. You need to have discernment to be able to know whether you can build a relationship based on trust with this person or not. So it's not a bad thing to trust people. It is a good thing. So you need to start exercising, reading people, knowing what is good for you and what is bad for you, whether this person is bringing good or bad tidings into your life, into your space. You need to be able to discern who you should allow in and who you should block out completely. All I want for you is to live your best life. And you can only do this by learning to trust yourself, to trust God, and to trust certain people into your life. The people that you know that they are going to fulfill a certain need for you. You don't need to hide. You don't need to isolate yourself. You don't need to go on with anger and bitterness and resentment, hating everybody, being suspicious of everyone that comes into your life, that comes into your space. Not everybody is a bad person. If you think that you are a good person, so are other people. Unless, of course, if they have presented themselves in a way that makes you not to trust them. Go out there and live your best life. Heal from bad experiences in your past. You need to get over those emotions, those negative emotions, and allow all the good stuff that life has to give you. Catch you in the next video.